Aha! Welcome to day 5 of Heather's This Is How to Spend a Retirement Tour. We're in Port Hedland and we had a great time yesterday. We really enjoyed this place, but today we've got a fairly long journey. We're going to drive up to Broome, which is about 600 k's or so. Hopefully it won't be as bad as the road from Newman to Port Hedland, where we encounter a lot of dirt road. We won't. We're on the main highway up to Broome. Should be a lovely trip. Long, but not all that hard. So we'll catch you later. Well, we knew the road would be long, straight, and in really good condition, and we were not let down. It was really just a matter of concentrating, paying attention, and we knew that we would finally get there. About 120 kilometres north of Port Hedland, we reached Pardoo, which was a very sad place. This is Pardoo Roadhouse. We're about 130 kilometres or something north of Port Hedland on the way to Broome. It's a very windy day today, but earlier this year, this once bustling roadhouse was absolutely obliterated when a cyclone hit it. Today, it's a beautiful sunny day, although windy, but can you just imagine how in this region, because this is Cyclone Alley, how things change suddenly and tragedies like this can occur. Heather and I were just chatting about some of the interesting people you meet on the road. Well, lo and behold, at Pardoo there, I was talking to a motorcyclist, a guy who's probably a bit older than me, about a trip he's just done. He left Perth and went via Kalgoorlie and Port Augusta and up through the desert and did the reverse of what we are doing. But it's just fantastic. Some of the people we've been meeting on our way, just have a bit of a chat. Everybody's friendly, everybody's on a holiday. So yeah, it's great travelling around Australia. Everyone must do it at least once in their life. Well, we're at Sandfire Roadhouse, which is now the only roadhouse between Broome and Port Hedland, because Pardoo, as we saw, has been blown down. And I can tell you right now, there's quite a few vehicles here. In fact, there's dozens and dozens of them, and there's a huge queue to get in to buy some food and to actually pay for your petrol. Amazing. Good old Pardoo. It's done the people at Sandfire a huge favour. We were actually pleased that we weren't using diesel, because the queue for diesel was enormous, whereas the queue for ULP was pretty non-existent. God, look at it. Sandfire is a very quirky roadhouse. Yes, the road was still long and straight and mostly featureless. Yes, when you're on these long drives, sometimes the mind tends to wander. How to amuse yourself on a long drive. Well, just doing a little bit of planning for our next destination. I wonder where that could be. Heather, where've you put the lollies? Ah, the colours of the land has changed. Must be getting closer to Broome. Well, here we go, another caravan to overtake. I tell you what, there are hundreds on the road. Now that we're back on the main road and not going through Marble Bar, etc., we see them all the time. Some huge ones. We just saw a massive caravan being pulled by a small car. I don't know what that owner was thinking about. Anyway, Heather, your turn to overtake. On the map, our journey looks small, but trust me, it was still very long. Well, we're getting closer to Broome. We've been on the road for quite a while now. It's been pretty steady going because there's been no interruptions to the trip. But it will be good to get into Broome and relax. We've done quite a few Ks this trip today, and we're looking forward to spending 4 days in Broome and relaxing a little bit. Is that correct, Heather?
Certainly is.
There you are, certainly is. The boss agrees with me for the first time in my life, I think. Yes, after a long day's drive, we finally made it to Broome. Goodbye from us on Cable Beach in Broome. If you'd like to follow our adventures, please hit the subscribe button and be notified when we next put up another episode of our adventures. From Heather and Steve, catch you next time and happy travelling.